2024, I made $114,000 in prop firm payouts, and this was my first year day trading full time. And I'm gonna give you full breakdown each month, how much I was spending, how much I was making, what I was going through, what's the reality of being a full-time day trader. Because the reality that is presented on the internet is very different, and it's not real. I try to make this video with less edits as possible. It's gonna be more, raw, just me talking. So it might not be very entertaining. I don't really care about that. So 114,000, this is gross profit. This is not net. Net profit is way lower than you think. I spent a lot on evals and activation fees. So it's not, technically I did make 6 figures, but my expenses were a lot. But now actually looking at other people, how much they spent, my number, it's not very different from theirs, which makes me think that I'm not as big of a loser that I thought I am. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a loser, but not as big. Anyway, so I'm gonna give you a breakdown of each month, how much I've spent and how much I made, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about how the month went. Now, I just want to point it out, I've been trading for, this is my 4th year trading. I was trading real money the first 2 because I didn't know about prop firms, and I lost quite a lot. I might have lost over 30,000 of my own money the first 2 years, and this is basically how you learn. The 3rd year, I think I broke even because I was trading my own money the first few months, and then I started trading prop firms. So I kind of, broke even in the end. Maybe I had a little bit of profit, like a $5,000-$6,000 profit or something. I don't know. Am I going to be profitable if I was using my own money this year? Let's be real, probably not. Prop firms definitely help a lot. You can leverage your money way more than, if you just use your own capital. And yeah, I'm really glad that they exist. Okay, let's get to it. First month of January, I was negative 2,300 almost. So this field right here is the Apex payouts, and this is the other payouts from other prop firms. Majority of my money came from Apex. A little bit over 100K came from Apex, but I'm not using them anymore. I'm gonna talk about that as well. Yeah, January. This is when I started. I didn't get any payouts in January. I was kind of building my accounts, and I blew, I guess, I don't quite remember, but I guess I blew a lot of evals because I spent 1,300 on evals and only 600 for activation fees. But this is when I was just starting, and I was kind of building my accounts. With Apex, you can have 20. Okay, let's get to February. Yeah, February, I received 2,500 payouts from Apex and 500 from, I think that was Top Step. But I ended up month still negative, $400. So first 2 months, negative almost 3,000. As you can see, I spent a lot on activation fees. That means I blew many already funded accounts. Not much to say about February, but I received my first payout from Apex. And coming into March, this is where I got my big payout, probably my biggest month ever trading. 38,000 in payouts, net profit 30K, because as you can see, I spent a lot. So I was blowing a lot of evals. So I will go on tilt and I blow like 15, 20 even evals a day. I'll be green on my funded accounts, and I will try to get more evals to have a backup, even if I had the max, which is 20 for Apex. And I'll keep blowing accounts. It was very stupid. What can I say? I mean, when you go on tilt, you don't think straight. Yeah, this was my probably my biggest month, I think, by far, and in general, I believe. And this was my kind of like my big break, and gave me a lot of motivation, and my morale was very high at that point, because you see that something is working. Okay, April, 21,000 in net profit, 30,000 in payouts, and I spent 9 grand on evals. This is a lot for 1 month, but now I'm looking back, I got a big payout last month, so I'm like, I can spend a lot. And those, because the evals and activation fees are very cheap, like 50, $100, but it adds up very, very quickly. It adds up. And at the end of the month, when you add the numbers, look, 9,000, almost 10 grand in fucking. Anyway. Okay, so 2 big months back to back, and there's a third month, very good. Almost 19,000 in profits. Didn't spend as much like in April for fees. Spent like 5,000 because I already had my accounts here build up. I already had 20, which is the max. I probably had a lot of backup accounts. I don't quite remember. But yeah, and it was a great feeling. But then June, this is when everything started to crumble. So Apex started doing they started doing like shady stuff. So they started requiring those videos of you filming yourself while you're trading. And at this point, I was waiting a lot for my payouts. Payouts were very delayed, and it took a lot of time for them to approve. Basically, shady stuff. I was thinking that they're going down because I never had those issues before. So they started asking you to record yourself while trading, which didn't really make any sense. Why they wanted that? I feel like they were just buying themselves time for the payouts. I don't know for sure. But yeah, I think I couldn't even trade at that time because all my accounts were on hold, and I wasn't sure if I should invest in more accounts because I was blowing also a lot of accounts because I never left cushion in the accounts. So the moment the moment the account was eligible for payout, I was taking the money. And basically, when you're to be eligible for payout, you gotta get to 2,600 in profit, and you can take 2,000 from those 26. From those 2,600. And after that, it's very, very hard to build the account back. From basically, you have $500 of drawdown, and it's very hard. So most of the time, I ended up blowing the accounts. That's why I was spending a lot on evals and trying to get more accounts. But that's why it was making more sense to do it, because why would I risk the money that I can already take, the 2,000, if I can just spend another 200 and get a brand new account? And also the way I was trading evals was very reckless. I didn't care about the evals at this point. I was I'm not gonna trade them the right way. I'm gonna just buy 2. I'm gonna just go long and short, and one of them passes most of the time. Sometimes they all blow, but I'm not gonna get into details about that. And yeah, that was one of the reasons I spent a lot. Yeah, so next month I was a little bit green, $1,000, pretty much nothing. I count as break even because the things, I mean, the things with Apex are the issues continued. And also, when you can't get your money, you're very frustrated. And when you're frustrated, it affects your trading. And definitely affected mine as well. Because after that, I couldn't get consistency. I couldn't really make like the money that I was making here. Also, I think they started changing the rules. The denials started coming more often, because before that nobody was getting denied, and now they started making those, or enforcing the rules that they used to have. At least that's what they say. And okay, next month, negative. So at this point I was trading very bad. I was rushing to get to the payout faster just because my last 2 months were bad, and I kind of wanted to make up for it. And that rushing and trading, it will not lead to any good. It can only lead to something bad. And most of the time it's you losing a lot of money. Moving into September, 2300 in profit, green at least. And as you can see, I spent less than $1,000 with Apex that month. I mean, throughout the year also I was trying to trade with Topstep, but I couldn't get success with Topstep. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't take the evals seriously, because their evals are way harder than Apex. You can't just buy 2 and pass one of them. There's a consistency. But as you can see, I spent a decent amount with Topstep, but I couldn't get to pay out with them. And yeah, with Apex I was pretty much done with them because I just couldn't get the payouts. I kept getting denied, and they don't, I don't know if I said it already, but they don't really give you clear explanation why. And at the end of September, I got banned from Apex from buying more evals. Basically, I could have traded with the accounts that I had already, but I couldn't purchase more. I got banned for 2 years. Basically, what they said is we want to move you to a live account, and that's why we want to see some consistency with keeping the accounts longer. And that's why we're restricting you from purchasing more accounts, which is absolute bullshit, because they didn't say that in the beginning. They didn't say that you need to leave a safety net, and if you don't, there's going to be some sort of consequences. So I was following the rules. I didn't do anything wrong. I did what it made sense for me, and they didn't even warn you. They didn't say, hey, you're blowing way too many accounts. If you continue like that, we're gonna ban you. They didn't say that. They didn't warn you or anything. They just ban you. And it's not only me, of course. I'm not the only one. There's many traders that I got banned. Technically, it doesn't say ban, but it is a ban. Let's be real. And I had left with 3 accounts. And I built those accounts to, I think I had like 12,000 in profit in those accounts. And I managed to get 2,600 was the next month. And I was at that point where my accounts should be uncapped. And I can take everything from the accounts, whatever I have. But I reached out to them and they say that basically I'm not eligible for that, just because I was still on that bullshit probation. And of course I got upset, I got angry, and I ended up blowing the accounts. I blew around 12,000 in profit, which I could have taken. I mean, they were mine, but I could not take it. So I felt that I got scammed for over $10,000. But anyway, I didn't mention those 2 payouts. So at this point, I'm done with Apex anymore. I blew the accounts. I can't buy anymore. And the past 2 months, I was trading with Fast Track. Those two payouts are from Fast Track. Fast Track was the new prop firm at that time. Cheap evals. Actually, it was straight to funded. Just you pay once and you get the funded account, and very good deals. No denied payouts. Nothing shady like Apex. They were paying. They were using crypto, and I was very skeptical in the beginning about them. And I bought 2 accounts. I got them to pay out this 3,500 in September was from those 2 accounts, and then I got those accounts to second payout. And after I got this one, I was ready to invest more. So I bought more accounts. I had like 16, 17 accounts. And I was trading them, and I was trading them very well. At this point, I was done with Apex, Fast Track, new beginning, new start, fresh start. And I was trading very well. No like tilt or anything. I didn't have any issues. But Fast Track was the biggest disappointment in the trading space in 2024. I mean, I should not say trading space. I mean, the prop firm trading space. Everything was good in the beginning. That's why I decided to invest in more accounts. I did. I got 16, 17 accounts to pay out while I was waiting for this payout. And when I got this payout, I requested all of my accounts, like the big payout. I requested, I think, 15,000 or 20,000, and then I had another, I don't remember how much, 6,000, 7,000. In total, I had close to 25,000 requested in payouts, and this was for 1 month. I was trading very well. But what happened? Fast Track, they basically pulled the rug. They went down in business, and they scammed many traders, including myself. I didn't get to see this. I don't remember exactly how much it was, 20 to 25,000. And at this time, I was like, first I got scammed with around 10,000 from Apex that I couldn't get. And next month, fresh start, trading very well, and I didn't get anything. I didn't get rewarded for that. And basically, perfect storm, very, very upsetting months and sequence of events with the prop firms. And after that, I just couldn't get to payout. I started trading with TopStep, but I couldn't get to any payouts. I was spending recklessly money on fees and evals and activation, and I couldn't find consistency after the money that I lost, and I ended up year with 62,000 in net profit, which was very upsetting. Right at the end, I had a very good start, and at the end, I felt like I fucked it up.